AITA for not allowing our daughter's boyfriend to stay with her on the trip we are paying for and offering an ultimatum? My husband, our 16-year-old son, and I are going next month to visit our daughter at her college, which is a few states away. She is a freshman and has been with her boyfriend Steve for 3 years. Steve is really a great kid, but since money is a bit tighter in his family, he is doing 2 years at junior college while working to save up for the school my daughter attends. We have never taken him on a trip, but since he says money is right, we decided to bring him with on our visit to see our daughter. He visited her once on his own back in the fall, but due to his finances, he wouldn't be able to afford another trip this school year. He was over the moon when we invited him. We don't want him to pay for a single thing. His flight, his hotel room, he will be sharing with our son. They get along really well, and his food and drink will all be paid for by us. And really, we are glad to do it. We've also never really had a disagreement with Steve until now. When speaking to my daughter about plans, the hotel came up. This is when I found out that my daughter's dorm roommate is out of town that weekend, and she plans to have Steve stay in her dorm with her while we visit. I told her absolutely not. I said what they do when we aren't there is their business, but since we are going to be there and funding this whole trip, he will be staying at the hotel. Call my husband and I old school or traditionalists, but we are Christians. And the idea of them staying together on our visit makes us uncomfortable. We think we are being rather generous to take him in the first place. The word got back to Steve and he actually called me and asked why he couldn't stay with our daughter. I explained my reasons above and he got irate. He tried to pull the adult card. I said, Steve, here is the deal. If you want to stay with her, that's fine. You will still be welcome to tag along with our family. But there will be separate checks on every meal. And he could figure out his own way there. He said we know he can't afford that. And I said all we ask is that you sleep at the hotel. He agreed, but now my daughter is saying we embarrassed him and he's thinking of not coming.